is happening. All right. It's my first time going live, I think, from my phone. Here we go. All right. Let's have a drink. Long time no see, everybody. I'm just. Oh, let's pause that. Turn on my computer so I can see the chat over there on my computer while I'm doing this right here. It's a whole thing. It's confusing. It's my first time. Give me a break, would you? All right. So here's what's going on. This is my garage. Looks pretty nice for a garage, right? So I put this curtain, these curtains up here, and this fake wooden wall here. It's just like a piece of plywood that looks like real wood, kind of looks like real wood. So I can make some YouTube videos like we're doing now. Anyway, so what I did was behind here is open wall, but I put some shelving in to hold cameras. So there's a bunch of cameras over there behind the curtain against the wall, right? Those used to be on the side wall. If you look, oh my god, this is a mess. I can't believe I'm gonna show you this. I've just been piling stuff here because all the stuff that was over here, and I took a bunch of stuff off the shelves already. It's on my desk. Oh, someone said something. What did it say? I'm here but fading. Second Bob. Hope you get a good turnout. Been shooting my Mamiya 6 Burke and James 4. Yeah. Send me some of that Burke and James 4x5. I'd love to see what you're getting. So basically, if you turn there, there's my film fridge with a bunch of stuff from the wall. Oh, there's me on the screen. Anyways, and there's you guys in the chat. This is all the crap that was in there and on these other shelves that I had. And then it goes back to the raw wall all the way down the garage. Another, what do you want to call it? 20 feet behind the camera here. And what I did was I had all this stuff back here for storage, and I thought it'd be nice to have this back corner set up as a nice studio. And it is. I love it. It looks great. But the only problem is there's these shelves, these big shelves like this, and I got another one over here. So I have 3 of those tall shelves full of stuff, and they're just like narrowing the entrance to this back portion of the garage. Basically what I need to do is take those shelves. I'm going to move that yellow curtain forward by about 2.5 feet. And put all that stuff behind the curtain, and then move my inventory somewhere else. In my shop inventory and all my cameras that I have on these shelves behind here. And I was hoping that is what we would do here today together. And it might not be too exciting, but we'll be hanging. And I've got a drink, and let's do this. Second Bob, what are you What are you doing for work? I'm guessing. What am I doing for work? Selling cameras through my website. I sell on Depop, Etsy, and it's been going pretty well. I've been doing that for a long time. I was working full-time as a product photographer for a CBD kind of wellness company, and they furloughed me back in March, I think. So that went away, and I've just been doing that, and then picking up some side gigs wherever I can. Let's see if I can get the chat to show up. Shop chat, live chat. Okay, there we go. So hi everybody. Tell me where you're from. Who's there? It says there's people here. 6 people. 6 awesome people. 8 people. Yes. Okay. So basically what we need to do, I'm going to move this table. First, move the table. Canada, France. What? Oh, I guess that makes sense. I did get a few comments. I mentioned this. LA. There we go. Yeah, it's not too late in LA, but I feel like East Coast, it's getting a little late for that crew over there. I've had this idea of like awesome cameras after dark for a while, and just doing kind of live streams at night and just chit chat and do whatever, go over whatever project I'm working on or whatever the topic might be, and just kind of having a whatever Q&A, live chat, back and forth. And so this is the first one, I guess, if I want to keep doing it. Anyways, what I need to do is there's Colombia. Oh, and if I do these more, I'll probably do them earlier. Maybe it's tough because we put the baby to bed around 8, and 8:39 is usually when she's like out asleep and I can kind of get to rolling with some other stuff. But hopefully we can work it out where we get her to bed a little earlier on certain nights, and I can do these hopefully about 2 hours earlier. That way in the US it's not so hard for people to tune in, not so late, I guess, and more of an evening thing, but we'll call it Awesome Cameras After Dark. Welcome. Okay, so basically my first thing I want to do tonight is remove this back panel, slide it forward so there's room for one of these shelves, figure out how the curtain is gonna get unhooked from up here, and move it forward. And there's some, if you see up here above, there's rafters on the, whoa, it's weird how my finger works. Okay, on the side wall here, I think I'm gonna move them up to, I think this, this beam right there. Man, this is hard. It's like a backwards image and everything. Okay. New videos coming soon. One, yes, definitely. And that's part of why I'm doing this. Like, I want to get the studio set up and like feel comfortable in here. I'm so cluttered behind this camera. There's just a pile of mess and shelves full of stuff, and then in front of that there's like boxes with photo gear and paper backdrop rolls and light stands just piled. I'm not even going to show you guys because A, it's embarrassing, and it's it gives me anxiety, and that's like, that's what we're doing here. We are we're gonna get through this together. Okay, I'm freaking out. Okay, just looking at the pile. Okay, here's what we're doing. I'm gonna get working on this. I already emptied these. Here, I'll just pull this to the side. Oh, okay. Oh, turn my heater off. Let's get that plugged back in. Is it just me or a lot of photo YouTubers, not Joey, getting big heads? I don't know. I don't think. Maybe photo YouTubers. Maybe I only really follow people in the film community, film photographers. I haven't really noticed too many big heads going around. I mean, it's a little fuzzy, makes it look a little bigger, but I mean, everyone seems pretty cool. I'm down with pretty much everyone. Okay. Table. But okay, for what? Where were we? Someone was from France and Canada, Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee. I heard that recently. What was I listening to? Someone kept referring to Middle Tennessee, and oh, not the actual head. I know what you meant. Middle Tennessee. Is that just Central Tennessee? I heard that term, and I don't know. I feel like most of it's either northern, southern, but I feel like Tennessee is long and skinny sideways, right? table. Look at this, guys. I bought this IKEA table. Luckily, it was only 20 bucks, but I got it at the as-is section. And this was gonna be my my nice white table for making YouTube videos on. And I had it in my garage, and I was taking such good care of it. I'm covering it with moving blankets when I'm not using it. And within a week of buying it, look at this. It got a big old hole, I think from one of my light stands. I must have dropped it on the table, and now there's a huge hole right in the top of the table. And now I can't use it for what I wanted to use it for. Thinking of another meaning of head. I'm dying. West, middle, east. Alright. Why'd they go with middle and not central? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing, right? Central, middle. Alright. So now I need to get that panel off. Flip this over. I'm gonna move these as well. Yeah, Aaron, another meaning of head. I know what you meant. Come on, I'm just trying to make some jokes here. Have a laugh. Here's my new studio lights if anyone's interested. Godox MS300. They're very basic, but they're only $109 on Amazon, and I've been doing product photography for a long time. Above Middle California, yeah. Middle. I'm gonna start telling that. I was actually born in Middle California myself. All right, here we go. I already loosened a couple of these screws, so there's one. There we go. And we're off. Oh. Then, uh-oh. Let's see if that'll just rest on the old C-stand. That works, I guess. And I'm pretty sure, second Bob, that's you, Rob, right? Just double checking. Everyone has different usernames everywhere. There should be a mandate where when you make up a username, it just automatically syncs across all platforms. Okay, I thought so. I was talking to you like it was you. Confirmed, it's you. Okay. Man, so how do I do this? Okay. Let me just measure that to there. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. I think I just need to see what screws I put in here. And then this goes here. The wires should not make you nervous. It's a conduit. Is this what you're talking about? The wiring here? So this is all built to code. Our landlord is very good about that type of stuff. But it's all to code. It's nice conduit that goes to the outlet over here. And then they actually have these metal, whatchamacallits, I forget there's a word for them, but the pieces of metal That is so you can't nail or screw through that into the wiring, which would be a big problem. Rob, that would be amazing, but also I don't have room for a real ladder. I use that Apple box for everything. That's my desk chair. That is my Apple box. It's also storage. You can open it up, that you can store stuff inside it. It's really done me a lot of good. Sadly gonna leave for work soon, but wanted to tell you that it inspired me to get into vintage Polaroids and film cameras. Thank you so much. And awesome. Glad to have you. Have a good night at work. I'm guessing it's nighttime unless it's daytime where you live. And keep shooting those Polaroids and cameras. What kind of videos? Aaron, this more of the same that I've been doing. I've got a couple other ideas for some series and whatnot. But yeah, actually the neighborhood we live in, there are a lot of historic homes and stuff like that, old craftsmen and really cool architecture. So I've been planning on just, it's hard to get out and 7 a.m. Yeah, headed to work. Road trip with the fam series. Oh man, that would be awesome, but it's tough right now. We have the motorhome still, but it's so expensive to drive that thing. We've been wanting to go up the coast. I would love to, but it's pricey. That thing gets about 7 to 8 miles per gallon. So when you're trying to drive it 1,000 miles up the coast, not cheap. Okay, so now there's a bar. Check this out. So now there's a bar up there, and luckily this pole is all from IKEA. Very cheap. If you're looking to do something like this, I can send you the links or whatever. It's very cheap, but I'm going to move that bracket up to here, and I'll have to do the same on the other side of the garage. Hopefully they line up. Actually, I should have checked that. That's one thing I should have actually checked. Oh well, let's do it anyways. We'll find out. Kodak Vision 3 500T. What about? I should do. What's about Kodak Vision 3? Tell me what's up with Kodak Vision 3. What I missed? That. Okay, here we go. And that is oh. And I dropped it. All right, here we go. What do you think? Is that level? almost got that one in. There we go. Alright. First tragedy of the night. Stripped out my old... Maybe I'm using the wrong tool. This might be for when you're trying to put a socket in. When you use another socket inside of this one. And not the old... Yes, I definitely need help. I'll be using flash and different kinds of lighting. Allie, that's definitely on my list. I definitely want to make a video about flash, on-camera flash, whatever, off-camera flash, studio lighting type stuff. It's on my list. I have a long list. New videos with Kodak Vision 3 500T. Yeah, I have a ton of videos I want to make. Different films. I just bought... Oh, are they here? Did I put them in my fridge? Let's see. I don't know where they went, but I did buy a handful of new black and white films that I've never shot before. That I want to shoot on the channel. And probably how I was saying I want to go shoot around the neighborhood, all the cool houses and stuff. Prediction for the state of film in 2021. Will the community see increased activity? I don't know. It's hard to say. Increased activity. How do I get this chat back here? Oh no. Are you there? Okay. Events, conventions going forward. Continued uncertainty, in your opinion. I don't know that the